If you want a quick lesson in leadership and the various styles and the lessons that we learn from it, the speech to hear is what Phoebe delivered. It was crisp and it had three vital lessons at the end. Friends, what I really liked about Toastmaster Phoebe's presentation was how she opened with a question. And if you observed, the question had also a bit of a metaphor in it. She spoke about people leading people with different languages and then different leadership languages. And then she linked it to World Traveler Toastmasters. And being a member of World Traveler, that was the hook I needed because she linked me straight to the speech. So that was a great way to start, great hook. The second thing I liked was personal experiences coming in, be it with World Traveler Toastmasters or the former office. And in fact, at the end, another project that Toastmaster Phoebe had handled. So bringing in stories brings out credibility and tells us that the person, the speaker, actually went through what they were talking about. And what I really loved was the use of lovely words right throughout the speech. I'll give you a few examples. She asked questions. Is leadership providing right answers or is it asking the right questions? And I thought that was lovely rhetoric there. Second thing, how can you be better than excellent? A rhetorical question thrown in. Next was leadership is a destination versus a compass. It really makes me think when beautiful words like this are thrown. And the icing on the cake was what worked for me. Leadership worked for me. And there were three aspects: creativity, shared ownership, and legacy building. So lovely work on all of that. Now, what could I do something slightly better, differently, not better, slightly differently is, first off, a speech of this nature has to bring out a lot more practical rather than theoretical. So in the three stories that were brought in, the WTC or the former office or indeed the project, perhaps a small snippet of an actual thing that happened, which perhaps brought out, say, in one case, creativity, in the second case, say, shared ownership, and perhaps in the third case, legacy building. And that would beautifully lead to the story, lead to the conclusion. Secondly, I observed that we started, once I led a project, that part of the speech well after the red light was on. So perhaps a little bit of planning, scripting, and practice would have helped bring that a little bit earlier, and that way saved our timer from doing the big wave. And finally, a call to action, and it was there for the killing, it was there for the taking. Creativity, shared ownership, legacy building, that could have been converted to an amazing call to action for the audience. So in summary, great masterclass in leadership, good opening with a hook, good use of personal experiences, lovely vocabulary and words used. Pay attention to theory versus practice, look into the time and give me a good call to action. Toastmaster Phoebe, develop this because this is going to be a leadership masterclass. Back to you, Mr. G.
Thank you
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Farhas, for that impactful and upbuilding evaluation. Likewise, Toastmaster